Starting Friday, September 26th, until Sunday, the 28th, there's a multifaceted vendor market here in Dufferin. Even better, when you shop here, you're not only shopping local, you're contributing to your community in more ways than you may think. Hi, I'm Josh McEwen with Dufferin News, and last week I interviewed Jessica Medeiros, coordinator for the Shop with Purpose market. And as mentioned, this is a vendor market for small, local businesses. That being said, Shop with Purpose is not your typical market. There's a lot more to it than that. Although Jessica started Shop with Purpose back in March 2019, a significant impact has already been made, as a portion of the proceeds are donated to organizations here in Dufferin, such as nonprofits and charities. This month, when you shop with Purpose, you'll be helping Choices Youth Shelter in Orangeville. Definitely a worthwhile cause. On top of this, they also host other types of engaging events. In the past, Shop with Purpose has hosted painting classes and calligraphy workshops. This month, on September 25th, they have a night under the stars taking place at Cambium Farms. It will have an outdoor market, complete with food, a licensed bar, and live music. This definitely could be a nice way to shop outdoors before it gets too cold. I won't go on for too long though, so let's get to it. Big thanks to Jessica for her time, and to you, the audience, for listening. Again, I'm Josh McEwen, and I hope you enjoyed this segment of Dufferin News. Thanks. Hi, it's Josh McEwen here with Dufferin News, and today I'm joined by Jessica Medeiros, coordinator for the Shop with Purpose market. Thank you for your time, Jessica. It is appreciated. And how are you doing today?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And again, I appreciate your time. So for those who don't know, do you mind telling us exactly what the Shop with Purpose market is and the purpose behind it?
Yeah, sure. So Shop with Purpose started, almost a year and a half ago. So our first event ever was March of 2019. And it started off just with like markets, and our main principle is basically we give back to like the community. So every market or event, because it's not just markets that we run, everything that we run goes back to charities. So depending on what the event is, a portion of whatever fees we collect end up going back to whatever our cause is for the month. So for example, when we started in March, our first market had about 30 vendors, and then 10% of all of our vendor fees went. So the vendor fees are what's paid out when you like sign up for the show kind of thing. So 10% of that went to our charity, which was Family Transition Place. So for our first market, I think we raised over $900 because we also had, right? Exactly. Yeah. So the first one, it was $900, and basically what happened was our vendor fees were donated. We had some vendors that were actually donating a portion of their proceeds. So like Haley's Cookies for a Cause, she sold her dog biscuits and then gave the money to the Family Transition Place. And then we also accept donations on the spot when you walk in. So we don't charge admission, and instead we just like suggest maybe you can make a little donation, whatever you have in your pocket, like little change.
Wow,
So
that's great.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
every market or event has that attached to it. So it's always community centered. We always bring things back to the community, and while supporting our local businesses, right?
Yeah, and 30 vendors too. That's quite a bit too.
Yeah. So on average, we have about 20 to 30. Our first event happened at the Alder, and then we moved over to Menorah Park in Mono.
Oh yeah, cool.
So we take over the banquet room upstairs, and we just host our markets there. And usually it's about 20 to 30 vendors in that space too.
Wow. Yeah. So what kind of vendors do you have what kind of vendors do you typically have?
Honestly, we have everything. So we have things from handmade to clothing. So like hand-picked clothing. We have like our traditional crafters, and we have things like wood signs, different apparel options. We have something for everything at our markets.
Awesome. So you mentioned it started in March 2019?
Yep. So it started in March 2019. Last year we ran 4 markets, and I think it was 3 events. So we did a sign painting workshop for Mother's Day, and it was like a mommy and me. So kids could come with their moms, they painted signs, and then we had like an adult only option in the afternoon. We did a calligraphy workshop with a local artist. Her name is Kayla. She runs Love Lola. So we did that for sick kids, and basically you paid a fee, and the entire fee went to sick kids. And you got to learn different calligraphy things. We did a costume drive. So people donated old costumes, and then the community was encouraged to come. They were able to shop the event, and it was told they could pay whatever they wanted for these costumes. So whether they paid $5 or $15, that money was then donated to Dufferin Children and Family Services.
Wow, this is all really cool. I mean, it makes sense now why I've been hearing so much about you in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
It makes complete sense now. That's really cool.
Thanks.
Cool. So what led you to start the Shop with Purpose Market?
So I actually used to own my own small business, and I would make like personalized clothing and like tumblers and like gift giving things, right? Then I had my son, got super busy. It just was, there was no way I could manage being a mom, being a wife, working full time, and still running that kind of business. And I loved event planning. So because I had been in the market scene already with my small business, I kind of like had an idea of how things ran. And I'm actually in social services when I'm not on maternity leave or running events. So I wanted to mirror my two worlds. And so this was created.
Well, that's great. Because, I mean, especially with the organizations that you're helping benefit here, like Family Transition Place. And I mean, I think this month is Choices Youth Shelter, right?
Yep.
And what other ones have benefited from, if you don't mind me asking?
Sure. So last year we had Family Transition Place, Community Living Dufferin, Many Hands Doing Good. They're based out of Brampton. Dufferin Child and Family Services, Alzheimer's Society of Dufferin, the Sick Kids Lounge. And then this year we had 4 markets booked. Obviously with COVID, everything got shut down. So we moved virtually, and we were able to actually do more. So because we could do one every month instead of every 3 months, we were able to benefit so many more different organizations. So this year so far, we've donated to Community Living Dufferin. We've donated to the Orangeville Firefighters Association, Headwaters Pet Food Bank, Bethel Hospice. In April, we did a call out to pretty much the entire community and said, here, nominate your frontliners or your essential workers that you know that are working in the field every day. And we donated gift cards to them. So we raised about $550, I think, for that one. And then each person, we ended up picking 25 names at random, and each of those people got a gift card to whatever we had given them. So we gave them gift cards to local restaurants, local grocery stores, that sort of thing, just kind of as a thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So a ton of people benefited from that too, because local businesses as well, and all kinds of people. That's great. That's great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what is the holiday gift box?
So our holiday gift boxes kind of just came to me in the summer, and I was like, how am I going to make gift shopping even easier if we can't actually have in-person markets? So I teamed up with a whole bunch of local vendors. There's different boxes for different age groups. So we have a box for kids under 6. We have a box for babies. We have a box for teenage guys, teenage girls, men, women, seniors. And one of my new boxes is actually, it's a kids by kids box. So it's all kid run businesses that have they've given me their products and they're going in the boxes. And then each box is attached to a different charity. So $10 of our full size boxes goes to that charity cause. $5 from our half size boxes goes to the charity cause. And everything is on the website. So you can pretty much browse it and see what's in the box, because it's not a surprise box. Everything is shown.
Okay, cool.
So there's different things for different pretty much categories of people, I guess. It's basically a one-stop shop for Christmas.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm excited to check it out. That's great. So where and when is the next Shop with Purpose Market taking place?
So we actually have a whole weekend of events coming up. So Friday, September 25th, we're pretty much taking over Cambium Farms in Caledon. We've partnered with them to bring people the ultimate date night. So it's a date night for couples or a girls' night out, a guy's night out, whatever you want. It's your night out kind of thing. And we'll have a fully licensed bar, food from the food truck. So the food truck is the Salted Pig. They will be there, and we have a full marketplace. So there's 14 different vendors inside of the barn where you'll be able to shop, you'll be able to eat. We're also doing mini sessions, photo sessions along the tree line path. And it's a local photographer. She's pretty much donating her time, and $20 for that. And you get like full digital like photos. Like you get a 10-minute slot, you get to take your photos, and the $20 that you donate is actually going to Choices You Shelter too. So more giving back.
Awesome.
After that, there's the Saturday event. So the Saturday event is at Community Living. That one's the outdoor market. That one runs from 11 till 2. Again, a whole bunch of vendors, and we're giving back to Choices still. And then we have a virtual market. So because of COVID, we moved virtually. So now we can pretty much give back to the entire Canada. So businesses from all across Canada sign up, and they're featured virtually on the website. So you can also shop through the website on Saturday and Sunday for that. A lot of the vendors have given like special discount codes or special promos just to get people onto their websites and shopping.
Awesome. And is some of that going to Choices You Shelter too?
Yep. All of the vendor fees. So a portion of every vendor fee for everything that's ever done goes to this month, Choices You Shelter.
Awesome. That's great. So that's cool, because even the businesses from outside of the area are helping contribute, which is great.
Exactly.
That's awesome. And so how has the response been to the virtual markets so far?
Huge. So I was not expecting like the amount of like people who want to shop and who want to sign up and that sort of thing. And like the beauty of the virtuals is we have less overhead, right? So we don't have to pay for an actual building. So we actually get to donate even more, which is super cool. We're actually we've exceeded what we donated last year already in donations, and we're on track to double it this year.
That's awesome.
Right?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Because there's been so many things that have been like hard hit during all this, and so many, like, especially fundraising has been hit hard.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's awesome that you've been able to have such success with this. And then again, it's translating to helping more people.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is awesome. And again, bringing people from outside of our area. So it's drawing on a bigger base.
Yep. And all of the agencies that we donate to are community member nominated. So I don't pick these people just at random. They get, like, people send me them and say, hey, would you like to fundraise for X, Y, and Z? Or would you like to, like, have you heard of this place? And then that's how I end up finding them.
That's awesome. I can see why like you've taken off so well in such a short period of time. Like you really are getting a lot of community involvement. People really, it sounds like people have a voice, and like you really are helping, again, a lot of people. Like this is great. Yeah. This is great.
Thanks.
So if a business is interested in applying to become a vendor for the Shop with Purpose Market, how does one do so?
So they can go to www.shopwithpurpose.ca. The website has applications for virtual and in person. So right now there's obviously the virtual market for September, and there's a virtual market for October. I'll be releasing details for November. We're probably going to do like a week each instead of one weekend a month for November, just because it's going to be Christmas season, right? So holiday gift giving season, people are going to do some shopping. So we might be doing virtual markets once a week instead of every weekend, or it'll be Monday to Friday, pretty much, sort of thing. So that will be on the website too, and they can just sign up for that. In person, there are still some spots available for the Saturday event. Friday is fully booked, but Saturday, and then we might be, spoiler alert, we might be announcing another in-person market at Community Living for October to coincide with our virtual market. So that will be going up very soon too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So also, I want to make sure, in case I missed it, for the holiday boxes, because I mean, those were really cool. How long are they available until?
So those boxes ship out once a month. So our first round of boxes is shipping out October 1st, and the last date of purchase will probably be sometime mid-November. If they follow along on our social media and on our website, we'll give everybody an update of when we are shutting down, just to make sure that everybody has those boxes for the gift giving season, right? And inside each box, there'll be a brochure too about the agency that we've supported, so that they can get to know a little bit more about those people.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So that actually leads into my next question. So the best way to follow and keep up to date with you guys is through social media?
Yeah, you can follow along on Facebook, Instagram, or on the website. The website has pretty much anything we have on, like, in terms of events on our website, but like for like quick get to know real fast kind of things, Instagram and Facebook, I'm always posting.
Awesome. Yeah, I've seen you on Facebook. You really do have a lot of good content on there. It's great. It's great to see. So thank you. So before we wrap it up, is there anything you'd like to say to the people of Dufferin?
Thank you for supporting our small little markets. You guys have helped us grow so much in the last year and a half. If any vendors are ever interested in signing up, they can send me an email, shoot me a message on any of our socials. If you are a community organization and you would like to get in touch regarding how we can help you fundraise, definitely send me an email. I'm open to all of that sort of thing, and we can figure out how we can help you guys fundraise. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, Jessica, and best of luck with the upcoming Shop with Purpose Market.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you so much for listening, everyone. And I'm Josh McCune with Dufferin News. And until next time, have a great one.